Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mangs, and I welcome you to, I'm actually not sure what part this is, but it recently struck me that I never really completed this game, and that kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. So let's complete this game, shall we? This is, if you're not aware, a triple threat match between myself and three of the so-called normal commanders, or average commanders. I've recently killed Quan, and we have Juan Delta, and I can't remember what the other guy is called. Is it Fonroso? I think it's Fonroso. And I've recently actually managed to conquer the Green North Army, taking their HQ. However, in Super Famicom Wars, you don't get all of the buildings, so you kind of have to capture them manually. However, with Quan out of the way, it should be a little bit more manageable to take on the remaining two commanders. Oh, looky here. However, they still have a considerable amount of forces left, which we need to deal with. But if I hadn't switched my attention to Quan and taken him out, then we would have been in a very bad spot. Anyway, it's time to move forward. There is a medium tank, or heavy tank actually, over here. I'm going to have to block that off with my infantry. I'm going to heal up that infantry as well, or this artillery. Repairing stuff in Super Famicom Wars is extremely important. And the reason why it is so extremely important is because it's kind of hard to resupply in this game. Which is why I'm currently trying to capture these buildings so I can start repairing these guys up. We have a lot of injured shit over here. But since it's going to take us some time to capture all these buildings, I'm going to send some of the tanks up here while leaving some of the others down here for repairs. So, we just need to protect our rockets. There is actually a rocket right there. That's going to cause some trouble for me, but there's really nothing I can do about that right now. There is actually. You can see how many units there are left. Quan actually didn't have that much. Anyway, I'm really satisfied that I managed to save the rail turtle. However, I'm probably going to have to back it off now if I wanted to survive. I guess it's a good opportunity to bring some new infantry to the front line. The tanks can move on their own, they don't really need to be transported, although I certainly could transport them if I wanted to. Also, if I wanted to double my carrying capacity, I could have loaded infantry into landers and actually loaded the... landers, I'm saying. I could have loaded the infantry into APCs. That also would have been an option. Right now, I think what we need is... anti-air is not really going to be an issue since we have no air units. But that's right, we're gonna take down this annoying recon who's been harassing my infantry. It's been a while since I played this game, so I need to get back into it. Let's see, these guys are about to die. That's not good. Can we take down this recon? That would certainly be nice. Maybe? No wait, it's not Fonroso. What am I talking about? Yeah, it's Fonroso, not Rudzenski. Rudzenski or Fonroso, I actually can't remember. Is it Rudzenski? I think it's Rudzenski. I think Fonroso is, I actually can't remember. It's been a while. Anyway, this guy needs to back off. He'll most likely die though, but he'll give some vision before he goes. I think I'll just grab a normal tank. Probably some more infantry. Dun, dun, dun. Gotta remember that you can build units on your HQ. Day 22. Okay, now they're taking my buildings. There's really nothing I can do about that. I could have attacked with my 2 hit points infantry, but there's no guarantee I would have been able to do a single point of damage to him. As the luck in Advance or in Super Famicom Wars is a little bit more spread out. You can do everything between 3 hit points less and 3 hit points more, depending on your luck. Oh, a rail turtle. Wonderful. Now it's gonna unload shits. Well, that sucks. I'll need to try and take that down. Oh my god. Yeah, medium tanks pretty darn good against infantry. I do have 2 rockets in position. Well, there goes my infantry. Sadly, nothing I can do about that. But as soon as I capture the bases near Quan's base, That's gonna give me some additional income. Sadly, I won't be able to deploy a rail turtle though, because of the way it's... But I don't think I'll be able to deploy another rail turtle. I think you can only have one at any time anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But I wouldn't be able to build it down there anyway, as you can only build units near your HQ in Super Famicom Wars. It's a weird restriction. I really wonder what the design philosophy behind it was. I doubt it was programming. I think they could have programmed it easily. But they seem to not want to do it for whatever reason. I'm not sure if Game Boy Wars was like that. There is actually a prequel to this game called Game Boy Wars, which not a lot of people are aware of. It was actually on the Game Boy, and it was quite bad, but quite good for the Game Boy, you know, as far as Game Boy standards goes. Having strategy games on the Game Boy was very unheard of, but it did happen. Alright, time for... This is Juan Delta, that's his name, I know that. But I can't remember if the white-haired guy is von Rosso or Rudzinski. I think it's Rudzinski. I can't remember. Anyway, that's a good use of rockets there, Juan Delta. You know, I think personally I would have done something... Oh my god, he has more rockets. I really hope he won't kill these guys, because they're kind of the only thing standing between his tanks and... Okay, lovely. One hit point infantry doing their job. And he has another rail turtle, and he's loading shit out of it. And there goes my recon. Pretty sure that recon is going to die. Nope. It survived. Now, what is going to happen to my infantry? Now, I could actually start deploying mechs instead of infantry, but mechs are very expensive, and I think I'd rather have more infantry. But mechs would be able to make it over the mountains, though. The problem with mechs in this game is that since units attack simultaneously, they are really reduced in firepower, as they can't get those valuable first strikes, and they just... No matter what kind of engagement you send them into, they're gonna take a lot of damage. But I really like the simultaneous striking mechanic of this game, though. I think that it balances the game out more. It makes it rely less on first hits, and more on positioning in general. Okay. Okay, so we need to send in our rail turtle. Oh my god, that's very expensive. We're spending almost all of our money on repair now. Can it shoot? No, it can only unload for now. I can unload here. Right, I can actually... Oh no, I can't unload. I need to secure the rail station to actually unload. That's a little bit annoying. And I just can't reach this tank, sadly. How should I do this? Well, this thing needs to go. Removing vision is a pretty good strategy in this game, since the AI is bounded by vision. Okay, now what should we do with this rocket? Not a whole lot, but we can use this one to shoot on this heavy tank. There we go, rank 1 rockets. Amazing. And we have some artillery here as well. I'm not gonna move this artillery away, because they're actually rank 1 artillery. So they're pretty good, and they need to stay on the city to recuperate. We do have a tank over here, though, that we could use. I think I'm gonna move these guys back, actually, and move these guys back. How am I gonna do this? Well, these guys are healthy now, so I guess I could attack with them. I could potentially take down this tank, and then I could move the rocket onto the city. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Alright, move this guy back here. This guy badly needs a place to rest up. I'm spending a lot of money on repairs now. It's actually quite insane, but my income is building up. And now I have another city. So that's good. Keep capturing these bases. It'll take some time because the capturing infantry are quite damaged. But, you know, eventually it's gonna happen. Alright, so let's see. What should I capture now? Maybe the... No, actually the rail station can wait. The rail station isn't really worth anything to me. It just gives income. This tank can move over here, see what it can see. Can't really see a whole lot. These guys can wait here until the bases are captured. They have gotten some experience, I do believe, so I want to keep them. Yeah. If I can somehow take out this guy, then I might be able to destroy his tank, but I'm not sure though. It's too bad you can't use forests as cover in this game. This tank is currently resting up. Would prefer some more vision. Alright, that's how I'm gonna do it. I kinda need something else than just regular tanks too. But for now, these guys will have to do. I think I'll need to bring my rail turtle forward, actually. Let's just pray he can't see my rail turtle with his rail turtle. And yeah, I'll just keep building more infantry until I can get a better income going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This looks good. I know, we still have to move these guys. Guess I'll just keep them on the cities. Just do whatever I can to hold the cities. And you know, they're nice baits. It's gonna be a long and hard war, despite... Oh no, this is what I feared. Crap. Ow, 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 ow. That really fucking hurts. That... Oh my god, don't tell me I'm going to lose my rail turtle now. Ow. Ow. Oh my god, I need more indirects. I need so many more indirects. God, I'm getting my ass kicked over here. Those buildings can't get captured any faster. I think I'm going to lose the cities up north as well. Sadly. Ah, they have so much vision. Like, my rockets have to stay secure. If my rockets fall, I'm gonna be in a world of hurt. And by the looks of it, it looks like my recons... Oh no! He's going for my infantry instead of my recons. Yeah, the AI absolutely hates infantry in this game. Like, infantry are prioritized as the most important targets. And I think it's like this because they wanted the AIs to be good at interrupting caps. And perhaps they weren't skilled enough to code them to always go after infantry capping. So instead, they just made infantry a really high priority. I don't think that they will go for anything else if infantry are present. Because they view infantry as, like, super threatening. And you can use this, like, you can see that I'm using this to my advantage by spamming a lot of infantry, because I know that as long as my infantry are up, my other forces will survive. If my infantry starts falling, then my other forces starts getting picked up. And I am still vastly outnumbered, at least 2 to 1, if not more than that. So I will need to rely on infantry shielding to survive here. Infantry shielding and cleverly placed indirects. And right now I'm spending a little bit too much money on repairs, and it's actually hurting me. I mean, John Delta hasn't even taken his turn, and that's gonna hurt a lot. And they have so much more income than me now combined, even though I am slowly starting to ramp up my money. I really hope that John Delta is gonna continue to push into the middle. If he starts attacking with a rail turtle from the south, and starts putting pressure on my newly established cities, which I think he's... Nah, currently he's only transporting. Then I could be in a world of hurt, because I am... Like, there's a lot of weak forces there. And they're not necessarily ready to put up a fight. So if he starts interrupting my caps, I'm gonna have a very bad time. Ah, crap. Please survive. Thank you. Those infantry need to hold the line. It's so important. But as you can see, so many units here. I would be really cool to ninja a few of the cities in the south if they're poorly defended. I'm not sure how well the AI responds to its own buildings being captured. I've seen in the past that it does try to protect them, but I'm not sure if they start reacting when they see infantry nearing their cities, or whether... Okay, there are actually infantry here. Have they not captured those? Oh, maybe... Ah, maybe Quan used to actually have those cities, and now they're actually moving to capture them, seeing as they're grey. That could actually be the case. So I can go and interrupt that cap. Hopefully there's no indirects here. The AI usually isn't present in dead areas of the map. They prefer to go where the action is at its thickest. So it wouldn't surprise me if there's very few units in the south, which I could use to my advantage. Broom. He has such a big nose. Yeah, the buildings are grey. However, there is also a tank here, which is not good. Alright, we need to capture these buildings and we need to do it fast. I really wish I had more healthy infantry. Alright, good. One base up. And I do believe this will be a second base up. Yep. Awesome. And will I be able to capture this one? Almost. I think I'll send my medium tank to help out, actually, even though it's not fully healed. Anyway, now we need to get some value shots here. Definitely think targeting the medium tanks is going to be very important, because they are quite nasty. They can do a lot of damage to my regular tanks. Luckily, I do have a rank 1 rocket now, which means it's going to do 20% more damage, which is quite nice. I don't like the position of this rocket at all, but I don't think I'm in any position to move it right now. I need to shoot every single turn. But having it on the road means it's very susceptible to be one-shotted by a healthy, medium, or heavy tank. Anyway, Juruzhensky misplaced his artillery, and now it's going to die as a result. Or almost die. Let's see. Let's send the recon back for repairs. Let's finish off the medium tank. We should be able to. Well, they don't take a lot of... Nice! Rank 2 artillery. Wonderful. I think I need to get some more artillery. I am actually... I normally never do this, but I'm going to do it now. I'm going to combine here. Also, I have a heavy tank moving into the fray. Those are great. I got to keep those alive. It's very important. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to place this here. And I'm not going to move in. I'm not going to attack with it, I mean. Because I need it to stay alive. There we go. Because it's protecting my rockets. He doesn't have it... Like, he can attack it with an artillery, but I don't think he has the capabilities of actually defeating it, so I think I'm good for the time being. However, I'm going to try to destroy this. There we go. I think it's going to retreat with it anyway, so I might as well take it out. And what should I do with this infantry? Probably just move it down here, so... And I need to start moving some more infantry down here as well. I need them to act as shields. But yeah, my rail turtle needs healing. And I think I'm just going to unleash those two infantry, because as long as Rudensky holds the rail station, I'm not going to be able to unload them. So it's essentially a lost cause for me. Yeah. Can I kill this thing? That's the big question, isn't it? Maybe. 6 health left. Yeah, probably can. Oh, it just ranked up. Good thing I'm about to kill it then. Oh, really? Oh, come on. I might be able to kill it with infantry, although infantry seldom deal any damage to mechs. But it was enough. So now that guy won't go away and get prepared and come back. Those infantry at the northern cities will most likely perish, but that's kind of their job. I treat my infantry with dignity, what can I say? Alright, let's get some artillery up and running. And for the rest of the cash, we'll just keep building more infantry. It's a slow strategy, but it's the only strategy that works, at least right now. I guess we could utilize these 2 cities to repair our tanks. There we go. Woo, woo, woo. Alright, there are now a few rockets in range. That's a very bad thing. They're gonna slowly capture that city. That's gonna take him a while. I think he's been capturing it for quite some time now. And the rail turtle is attacking infantry. It's still not rank 1. Still does a shit ton of damage, though. I think actually the rail turtle was the inspiration for the pipe runner, if anything. Okay, yeah. And now, since there were no infantry in range, that medium tank is gonna go after my tank and take it out. It's just that I think they actually wanted to introduce railroads to Advanced Wars, but they realized that railroads would be kind of silly, so instead they added pipes, and then in Dual Strike, the pipe runner was born. Anyway, those infantry are gonna get taken out now, and that infantry is a fucking champ. It's kind of like, they are the shield of this game. They're shielding my indirects. This is I'm not fighting against Mr. Yamamoto. Who would have had the firepower to break through here? Like, I don't think this would have worked against the elite commanders. I would have been absolutely pummeled into the ground. Although I'm not sure how good Billy Gates would be on this map, because he wouldn't have any battleships to spend all of his cash on. Right, and again, going for my infantry. That's fine. I feel like defense matters less in this game. I'm not sure if it's just me, but I feel like if recons were to attack infantry in mountains in Advanced Wars 2, 1 or Dual Strike, they would take much less damage. I guess they only did 4 points of damage, which is not a lot, but still. It just feels that way for some weird reason. Dun -dun. But yeah, me being attacked by his rail turtle, that was a huge mistake in my opinion. I think I really suffered for that. The rail turtle is going to be stuck for 5 turns repairing, draining a lot of my income. And on top of that, it's not really going to be able to contribute much. It might actually be able to attack the recon, but that's really nothing. Unless I somehow draw Ruzhensky into its range. But that involves having to sacrifice the northern cities, which is a sacrifice I might very well have to make. Again, they have so much shit. It's absolutely insane. Alright. John Delta's turn. What is he gonna do? Well, he's capturing. He's taking Quan's old city. Was Quan actually the one called Von Rosso? I think that might actually be the case. I think I'm wrong. But yeah, he's Quan for me now. I called him that for so long. Anyway, he's dead, so I'm not sure why I'm talking about him still. He's retreating a lot. It's very weird. He's like pulling back. I guess he's pulling back his weakened units. Just like I am, in a sense. I suppose that's a good thing. I don't know. Kind of relieves a lot of pressure on my side. Yeah, this is not good. Ow. But the medium tank will be there soon. I wonder if I should pull my tank back to get repairs, or if I should use it to interrupt caps. I think perhaps using it to interrupt caps would be better. Da 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 na 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 na. Ma 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 na na. Ram pa da ba ram pam pam 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 pa da ba ram pam pam. All right, day 25. The war rages on. Repairs, 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 repairs. Oh, goodbye, money. Goodbye. It was nice knowing you. Alright, we can now get the rail station. We have a lot of other buildings to capture as well. It's gonna be worth it, though, in the end. Alright, finally we can repair this tank. And I'm just gonna confirm that I can't build anything from these buildings. No, I can't. It's sad, but that's the way Super Famicom Wars work. Oh, that's another base. Because you know it all about that base. So how is our income looking right now? We currently... No, that's not how you view it. Now, how do you view your income again? Is it this? Yeah. So I'm currently on 24th They're on 16 and 17k. And I'm going to get 2 more buildings, so which means I'm going to be at roughly 26k. Can I actually see how many units they have? No, it's a question mark, but I have 47. But I can view their bases and shit. Well, it doesn't really matter how many bases you have. They have 1 HQ. Thank you, game. Anyway, I'm gonna capture that base next turn. I think I'm actually gonna combine these two. Yeah. I think if I leave this tank around, it's going to die, so I think I'm gonna have to pull it back, actually. And let's, he's really misplacing his artillery. I don't really mind. Right, who are the most valuable targets we can shoot at this turn? Mostly tanks. I guess 10 hit points tank on roads would be the most damage done. Rank 2 rockets. Ah, yeah. Alright, then, as far as this infantry is concerned, I'm pretty sure that attacking the 9 hit point blue tank would be the most beneficial. Rank 2 artillery, man. Pretty decent. Maybe we'll get a max rank artillery, who knows? It's gonna take it some time to level up. A lot of time. I'm gonna be combining these two. Now, who should I fire on with this guy? Probably the 10 hit point yellow tank in the back here. They're on a road, so they're gonna take a lot of damage. Oh yeah. So satisfying. Almost gonna rank up. That's great. Well, I think it's time to pull back here. And leave the front lines to the heavy tank. The champ. Would really love to level these guys up. I think this is the first game I've ever had where I haven't had a proto-tank of some sort. Which, of course, makes it a little bit more difficult for me. Anyway, let's kill this guy. I do fear that my tank might get shot down because of this. It is a possibility. Also, I really want to kill this fucker. Get down! No. I think I had really bad luck on that hit. Anyway, getting some more artillery. Can I actually attack with my artillery? Yes, I can. It's not going to be able to do much, but hey, it gets a little bit of experience. Never a bad thing, right? And I think I'm going to have to abandon the northern cities. I could try to interrupt the camps with infantry. I could try, but it's not going to be very easy, is it? This tank can go back here for repairs. I still need a lot more infantry down here. What did I do? There we go. So what should I do with this guy? I really want to take out his recon, I really do. And I did, so that should remove some line of sights. As far as this infantry goes, I'm gonna retreat back. He'll probably shoot it down with his infantry, but meh. We'll be fine. Alright. We can afford another artillery. I would personally love to get more rockets, but sadly that's not doable right now. I have to expend all of my income right now on units, or else I am gonna be swarmed. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now, what is Rudensky gonna do now? He's gonna start capping my cities. I don't think there's anything I can do to interrupt that, especially considering he's gonna shield those forces. And now he's gonna start doing that. And his tanks are gonna kill my infantry in the mountain, I'm pretty sure, so that kinda makes it impossible for me to do anything with it. And more artillery, what the hell? And yeah, the rail turtle is having a field day. I wonder if this game would have gone differently if I've been more insistent on holding the rail turtle or rail station. But I think that the forces from the middle would have eventually destroyed my rail turtle, if that were the case, so. And my rail turtle is rank 2, so, okay, he dinged. So I think keeping it alive is very important. If I could somehow get a max rank rail turtle, I think that'd be capable of one-shotting wow, that was not a lot of damage. I think it'd be capable of one-shotting pretty much every unit in the game, because they already do a shit ton of damage. Haha! 1 hit point infantry saves the day. So the war up north is going terrible, but I think that the war in the middle is starting to change into my favor. So the hope is that maybe if I'm able to push into the center, that is going to alleviate some pressure on the northern frontier. That Ruzhensky is going to have to send some of his forces north to help his buddy out in the middle, and that should allow me to push up north again and retake those buildings, which I think I'm going to lose, let's just be honest. That is, of course, terrible. 3k less income for me, 3k more income for my opponents. Pretty game-breaking. May not sound like a lot, but it is really a huge deal. It's going to prevent me from building rockets, and I need more rockets right now. And you guys may say, oh, Mang, you need to stop repairing your forces, but really I need to repair everything I have right now because I need as many ranked up soldiers as I can get, and I need to keep the experience I earned so I could get a lot of rank 1 and rank 2 units because they are really good. Rank 1, not a huge difference, but I mean, if you watch my Yamamoto Let's Plays, or my games against Yamamoto, you see how powerful rank 2 units are. And if you could somehow get them up to rank 3, you get additional defense as well, which makes the units pretty much unkillable. So it's quite important to repair your forces. At least that's what I think. I don't think I'm wrong, but I haven't played Super Famicom Wars enough to actually be 100% sure if it's the right thing to do or not. But I have 2 rockets, and they're not dying yet, and they're getting a lot of valuable kills, so they will certainly... Like, if I had 2 more rockets, I guess the war would have gone a lot smoother, so, you know, I may be wrong. I may be wrong. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, next part of this match should hopefully be out pretty soon. I'm sorry for making you wait so long. I do intend to finish this game. It is still a pretty interesting game, in my opinion. It's definitely not in the bag yet. I could still lose. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and as always, a thumbs up and a comment really helps out. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.